Okay, first of all, I hope you know my name. So, anyways, let me introduce myself once again. So, today we will be doing something different. I think you have heard of Caesar cipher. If you not, so let's just see quickly what it is. Mhm. It says Caesar cipher. I actually don't know its name. Internet is a lot slower today, so Caesar cipher is a simple substitute cipher where each letter in the plain text is replaced by a letter by some fixed number of position down the alphabets. Okay, so I think this image will help us clarify. The website is Greek for Greeks, I think. Yep, that's it. Here you see. Let me zoom it. So here is the shift after like around, let's say, a 1 2 3. The shift is at least 3 places in front of A. Means if you give the input as ABC, and if there is a shift of at least 3, so A will become D, B will become E, and C will become F. So that's the program we will be doing today, or instead of doing, I will be explaining the program which I have already done. So let's head over. So here is the program. Those function and all, let's just keep them aside for a bit, and you can also ignore this while part. Okay, so let's just start program from here. Okay, firstly I have the alphabets like A to Z twice, A to Z once, here as you can see, here A to Z, it's already Z, but from here it's also starting again A to Z. That's 2 means if you give the alphabet such as, if you give it the Z, then and the shift is like the 5 means Z के आगे जो फिफ्थ लेटर है वो Z की प्लेस लेगा इंक्रिप्शन में, then it gives the error of out of the bounds. So to avoid that error, we have taken again ABCD. So that's the basic just kind of it. And now so let's just wrap the text. So now firstly let's just go with the program. If I just hit py and Caesar cipher. Okay, firstly type encode to encrypt and type decode to decrypt. So first we have to encrypt the text, just like let's just try encrypting my name, Vedant, it's my name, and if I hit the enter, oh shit, my bad. Firstly we need to encode. Okay, so encode, type your message. It says to type a message, like what is the thing we want to encrypt. If I just give it here my name, Vedant is my name. It's not moving. Vedant is my name, so let's just give it a message. So number of field, let's just give it 2. So each and every letter of my name, it must be shifted 2 place forward. Like V will become, what will V become? I don't know. Okay, I think the V must become W. No, Z. V must become X. So if it becomes X, then means our program is working properly. Shit. Oh, I think that's a space. The error is because of space. I need to work on this program to fix these errors and exceptions, what we can say. Encode, type your message, Vedant, okay, number of shift 2, okay, see here X G F C P V, this is our encrypted message. And if you want to do it again, yes, we want to do it again, so we will type 0. Okay, so now we want to decode, and and what is your message? Oh, let's give it the message which we have received. Okay, I just copied it and here shift V. Okay, and what was the number of shift? It was 2. Let's say we get Vedant as the final output, so we can exit the code now. I think that's more than enough for the demonstration. Oh, so now let's see how does this stuff works. Firstly, we have the alphabet, which is a list. It's a simple data type, just like arrays in our C programming language, and then text. It takes the input that what is the particular thing you want to encode or decode, and lastly, it takes the number of shift. What is the number of shift you want to increase or decrease? In decode, we have to decrease the number of shifts, and in encode, we have to increase the number of shifts. So then here's the main fun part, the direction, which part we have given. If direction equals to encode, means if you type encode, the function name encrypt is being called in if block, or else decrypt function. Okay, so let's just say here we just gave it encode, so this block of code will execute because direction is equals to encode, then encrypt. So let's just head over to the encrypt function. This is the encrypt function. It takes two arguments, I think. Yeah, arguments, eText and eShift. We can pass like literally text and shift. If we just pass those both argument, they get replaced by these two. Means whatever their value is, it gets replaced. And ciphertext. Ciphertext is just the empty string. So just think of the ciphertext as an empty bag for now. Think of that. Here's my bag. So you can think of ciphertext just like the empty bag for now, that is okay. And then we initiate the for loop for I in eText. eText is the text which we have inputted. Just like we take example for Vedant. I have an easy way. Let's see. Thorny. Okay. Now if I just go here and where is our Python? Yeah, Python status, exercise, ciphertext. Sweet. Will this warp? Nope, it's not warping. Anyways, so let's just debug this program. Firstly, it goes to our alphabets, it checks the alphabet like what it is, and let's just step over this step. Okay, firstly just encode or decode. We need to encode the message, so we'll type encode, enter, and type your message. It says, so message is Vedant, number of shift, and let's give the number of shift 3 this time. 0 0 0 0. Nope, 1 C. Terminal की आदत. I'm sorry. Let's just step. Yeah, this should do. Firstly, it just goes into the input block. Then it prompts the user for the input. Yeah, and here we need to give the input encode. Okay. It's now the encode is stored in the direction variable. And type your message. Okay, Vedant. So now Vedant is stored. Now shift, the number gets converted into integer because there is a typecasting here, int 3, as currently you can see. the 3 is represent with the quotation, means it's a string. So the typecasting function converts the integer into 3, and the shift currently stores only 3. So now as we have entered their encode, so the encrypt function will be called. This is the magic happens. The condition is true, so the encrypt function is being called. Text is Vedant, as well as shift is 3. So here is, currently we are in the encrypt function, and if we just step into ciphertext is the empty string as I told you, and foreign, this is the where real magic happens. This is the core logic of our program. See, currently eText it's Vedant, okay, and I in for loop, if you initiate the loop, I takes the value. If you are using a string as the medium for the loop to iterate, so I takes the first character of the string as, or it stores, let's just see here, see, I for I in V, okay, and position alphabet dot index. The index function, what basically it does is it just gives the, it gives us the input. Sorry, wait, let me, words are coming out of my mouth because I'm pretty weak when it comes to English. That's why I'm doing this series as a way to improve myself. So index function, it basically does the thing it basically does, it gives out the index of the particular letter, yeah, of the particular letter. But in our case, it gives us the index of the I, or which is currently V, from the alphabet list which we have here. It gives us the index, where is V here, it gives us the index at what index does that it is currently present. Okay, let's just step into in alphabets A B C D and all, and it says I. So the index value of I is 21, so the position becomes 21. Okay, and ciphertext alphabet position plus E shift. Here the position shift at least 3 as we have given it, so we will see. Okay, now so the current position plus E shift, position is 21 plus E shift is 3 which we have given it 24, and the number which is on the index 24, that current value is being stored in our ciphertext. And now second V E is the second alphabet, and just you can slow down the video if you want to see each and every step. By the way, this application name is Thony, and currently we are debugging this program. Ready in 3 and 7 edge. I think that's the last one. And yep. And currently it's none, so do you want to do it again, it says. I think that's pretty much for the debug. And 0. Let's just see, it checks the condition again for the while loop. As while loop it's false, 0 is not equals to 1, the condition is true. The syntax of the values, it says like, while something is true, then until something is true, the while loop will continue to initiate. If we never enter in this statement, if you want to do something again, if we never given here 1, till that point it will continue. That's the beauty of Python. True, then it currents goes, let's just step out and step in again. Yep, direction. We need to decode. decode. Okay, tap your message. So this is the message we want to decode. Number of shift, it was 3. Yep, we get Vedant again. So that's just the process is being reversed. So that's pretty much for today. I don't know how long this video have gone for. 15 minutes, we improved. Anyways, thank you.